for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, good morning. Hope everybody's doing good. This is Wednesday, the day, everybody's favorite day. We got Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter. Are you on with us, young man? No, he's not. Have you got him on there, Puddin'?
Yeah, he's on. He should be on. He was on.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay, there you are.
I think you need to check your battery and your hearing aid.
Well, it's Puddin'. He don't mash all the buttons, and we got a full house today.
No, it was not his fault. It wasn't his fault. It was me. I had the mic button muted.
I just blame it on him anyway. That's what we do. We just blame it on Puddin'. But anyway.
So who all's here?
Hey, we got the moon pie guy, Rob, the moon pie guy.
Good morning.
You got to get closer.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, moon pie guy.
He actually lived in Nashville for a time up there, and but he had to move because he was trying to get to be the host of a show called Primetime Country. I think it was, wasn't that what it was? And then somebody else got that. What was the guy's name that beat you out of that? Yeah.
Gary.
Yeah, Gary. That's his name, Gary. I can't remember his last name, but anyway.
Well, if he had told him that Moon Pie would be a sponsor, he'd be working tonight.
Anyway, we got some moon pies we're going to give away today at the end of the show, so we need a moon pie question. So anyway, Pat, you with us?
I'm with you, Stephen.
We're glad you're here.
Let the beatings begin.
Until morale improves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary, I think that's your cue there, son.
Yeah. No. Someone needs to stir the pot first.
There you
Stephen.
go.
Yeah, you can't just jump in.
Before we get too serious, I was telling Rob and them about, and then well, y'all got to be nice because we got a preacher with us this morning. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm wearing my American Legion hat today, so, you know.
Okay, American Legion. He's a Church of Christ.
Church of Christ preacher, yes.
Yeah, you know, them Church of Christ, they can't smoke or nothing, man.
They can, but they go to hell.
Or at least out back so nobody sees you.
There you go. As long as nobody sees you,
Yeah,
good to go.
yes.
I was telling him about, we were talking about you on Primetime Country. Was it George Jones that you actually eat the dog food with?
It was, yes. Nastiest thing I ever put in my mouth by far. Definitely. I mean, it was nasty. It was just, it's hard to describe. I regret that moment. I will always regret doing that. It seemed like it was funny to some people. I didn't think it was funny at all. It was awful, terrible. I can't believe they sold that to dogs.
But now, here's something else I noticed the other day that one episode of that, you actually got the drag show queen stuff started on your Primetime Country. I think that's
we were groundbreaking. Absolutely groundbreaking. Did you see that clip I put up? Yeah, we'd done the shows out in Vegas, the NPR National Finals Rodeo, NFR. We're out there, and I got NPR on the brain since that dude got fired.
He got fired, man.
Anyway,
yep.
Yeah, he did. No, but we'd had we're playing the Las Vegas Hilton every night, and you take advantage of the local talent. So we had showgirls marching people on and off the stage and stuff, and we did this bit about how much I missed them, and one of the producers said, well, we knew you missed him, so we've got you one. And they had easily the hairiest, ugliest stagehand that we had available, dressed up scantily as a woman. And we were so ahead of the curve. We absolutely had somebody that looked like the worst transition ever, trying to march across the stage in heels. It was pretty good. Sickening. Almost like George Jones'
dog food.
Dog food. Just about the same level of needing to throw up, yes.
Yeah, we need to get Pat Malone to see that video. He's in that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know. I saw him listening real close.
Yeah.
I was taking notes there.
We were talking, these guys here don't know what we're talking about, but we was talking about that, what was it, it wasn't USA, it was one of the countries actually had a transgender win the beauty contest. And Pat Malone's like, well, dang, she's pretty looks pretty good.
Well, wait a minute. You got to explain that I didn't know she was a transgender.
That's the problem.
That's what they all say, Pat.
Maybe he didn't have his glasses on.
Yeah, but you know,
She told me she was 17. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
I don't know, man. When you finally discover, you know, it's too late. But anyway,
You've been there, it sounds like.
No.
oh well, we got to get to a quick break right quick, folks. Y'all hang in there. We got a lot of stuff going on over here today, and like I said, we have got the Moon Pie guy with us, Rob. We got a Church of Christ preacher, so we can't tell no jokes. We got Gary Chapman. We never know where he's going, and we know where he's going, but we don't know. Well, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, we'll be right back. We want to thank Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. What was a relatively unknown contaminant this time last year continues to produce fundraising in epic amounts this year. Towns County Commissioner Cliff Bradshaw confirmed last night that $400,000 more has been earmarked to fight off the so-called parrot feather weed. Bradshaw had known about the DNR donation for 2 weeks, but announced it at his monthly meeting Tuesday night.
And with the money that's already raised, we already know that one treatment won't be enough, so this may have to be treated for several years. So that money that has been raised will be there to use for treatment in the future.
About that much money had already been raised by private groups and the county government before these new funds are added in. The parrot feather, of course, has been the talk of the area for months as locals worry about its impact on Lake Chatuge. Also, the Towns County school system has officially received confirmation of a $1.75 million grant through the state for the purpose of building an ag center on campus.
So the money is coming to the county as a pass-through to go to the schools so they can help build the ag center.
Bradshaw also announced last night that the county had been informed on Monday that the application had been approved and the county would be receiving the grant. More reaction to this news on tomorrow's newscast. Union County deputies guessed Brian Gunter was headed their way, possibly with a large amount of drugs on his person, and their bet paid off. The Blairsville man was stopped last Wednesday, and the sheriff's office says 17 grams of meth were confiscated. Gunter apparently made a valiant effort to hide the powdery narcotic substance, but the arresting deputy found it just the same. Gunter was arrested for dealing charges and bonded out after 3 days for the sum of $10,000. Please download the free WJRB app. For Chris Hawkins, Pat Malone, and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Batten. You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Property values are increasing, so why not protect your biggest investment, your home, with a Green Tree metal roof? Obviously, a metal roof is stronger and longer lasting than shingles, but Green Tree Metals uses the cool chemistry Axo Nobel paint system that comes with a lifetime film integrity warranty against cracking and peeling. Learn why you should ask your contractor to install a Green Tree metal roof at greentreemetals.com.
Green Tree Metal, coolest roof around.
Hello, this is attorney Richard Sorrell. Do your medical problems prevent you from working? If so, you may be entitled to disability benefits from the Social Security Administration, and I'm here to help you get those benefits. If you or a loved one need help with your disability case, call us at 706-745-5591. We handle disability cases all across the tri-state area, and we're conveniently located in downtown Blairsville. And there's no attorney fee if we don't win your disability case. That's 706-745-5591.
Appliances, mattresses, televisions, all in one easy-to-shop experience. If you haven't been to Harvey Jackson in Blairsville, then you aren't saving the money you should be saving on washers, dryers, fridges, dishwashers, and more. Name brand mattresses like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Carrington Chase. Harvey Jackson on Highway 76 also handles appliance parts and can repair and install your new purchase. Buy it now, get it home quickly with Harvey Jackson. Quality and service with every purchase at Harvey Jackson in Blairsville.
Ugh, these crow's feet and baggy skin around my eyes.
I would love to get rid of the fine lines around my lips.
Guys, gals, Sentinel Plastic Surgery in Blairsville is now offering T&M treatments just for those issues. Tightening skin. This thermal mechanical treatment is comfortable, creates little downtime, and best of all, it's affordable, starting at $250. Check it out, 706-439-6486 or sentinelplastic.com.
Copy, faxes.
Hey, Mom, what you doing?
Practice my English to get more money for Daddy.
Can we help you?
Yes.
Okay, Ma. Notary.
Notary.
Drop off.
Drop off.
Shipping.
Chippy.
No, Mom! Shipping!
Shipping.
Yay! You got it! Mountainside Parcel and Post between the post office and car wash in Blairsville. Has anybody seen Daddy's wallet?
Adios, Bios.
Grandma!
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good. We got Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter. Go to his Facebook page. Give him a like. Check out all the stuff he puts up on there. He's got that clip to where he was on the Prime Time Country and doing that. There's always something going on. How long was you on Prime Time Country?
Almost 5 years, 4.5, something like that. Yeah.
And y'all did a show a week. Is that the way it was?
We did 4 shows a week.
Wow, that's a lot.
Monday through Thursday. It was 5 shows, 90 minutes when I took it, and actually in the contract I said no, that's too much. There's not enough talent in the world to make that make sense. So we made it 4 nights, 60 minutes, and even then, every now and then we were scrambling. It's a lot of time to fill up, as you know. Right. You're doing it. Yeah.
I just wish I keep asking for you. Give me some pointers down here. I need some pointers from the professional.
No, dude. You're on. Yeah, you're on cruise control.
You need to be off two days a week.
Hey, we got Rob in here, and my daughter actually over the weekend went to the what was that big golf thing they got down there in Augusta? What's that called?
Masters.
The Masters. Yeah, I went to the Masters. Have you ever been to the Masters, Gary?
I never have. It's a bucket list thing for me. I've never gone. I've been invited a few times, just didn't make it. Didn't go.
Anyway, they got moon pies down there. I called Rob. What's the deal with this? They got moon pies just for the Masters. What's the deal with that? How come they just get their own moon pies? Why can't the Morning Dish have their own moon pies?
Well, actually, they almost didn't get them.
Right.
And you wonder the story behind the story. And what happened was, they called in one day, and they were organizing, and they have concessions at the Masters, and everything's reasonably priced, like moon pies are $1.
Right.
But they pick things that are Southern and have a tradition, everything, pimento sandwiches, different things.
Mm-hmm.
But they gave us a call in 2008, called in. Linda was at the front desk. She answered the phone, and he said, hey, we would like to talk with you about getting some moon pies for our golf. Just for our golf tournament. And she said, okay, and found out they were in Georgia, but she didn't know anything about the Masters.
I'm like you. I didn't
either. So she forwarded the call to marketing, and a voicemail was never left. They couldn't reach them, and voicemail was never left. So called in another day, same thing happened. So just in passing, she asked the fellow Tori in marketing, said, hey, Tori, did you ever talk with that golf course about the tournament and they wanted some moon pies? And he said, what do you mean? And said, there was never a voicemail left. So he said, well, where were they? Do you know? Georgia. And he said, what part of Georgia? He said, Augusta. And he went, whoa.
Yeah.
He said, next time if they call, I need you to go ahead and put them on hold politely and come find me. And then transfer the call.
Right.
And sure enough, he introduced himself, and he said, I'm with Augusta National, and we would love to talk to you about, making a Masters, a branded Masters moon pie to serve in our concessions at our tournament. He almost fell out of his chair, of course. And so So it's been since 2008, about 16 years.
Right.
You know, 2 iconic Southern organizations, and you know, that's a story. And so Linda's kind of like our caddy to a hole-in-one with that one.
Oh, there you go. I figured maybe you fired her or something like they did this poor NPR dude. You idiot.
Now, I'm sure there's a minimum requirement. How many pies is Steve going to have to order to get a Morning Dish moon pie label?
Oh,
yeah, that's a good
Hey,
question.
wait a minute. Me and Rob, we're like this right here, man. We're like that.
We might have to put a sticker on it.
Everybody had moon pies in their pocket down there, though. But now she said that Tiger Woods said he's kind of a little stuck up. I don't know if she was, you know, she got to walk around while they were doing all that golfing. But they say it's a Southern thing. I don't see how they get that, because down south we like mudding and four-wheeling, you know, and that kind of stuff. I don't know any of my buddies around here that plays golf. But I don't know. Are you a good golfer, Gary?
I don't suck. No, I've just had to do it so much. I decided to not be bad at it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I had for about 10 years I played, and it was just 18 holes of comedy.
Right.
I just made a joke of everything, and it was fun, but I never won, and I got tired of that. So I worked pretty hard at it for a while. And then I lost that game in a divorce, and but I got it back over time.
Okay, there you go. Well, you know, we always take we go out, all my buddies, we take like 10 golf balls, and then whoever ends up, you know, at the end of the course that still got their golf ball, that's the one that wins, because most of the time, you know, and we don't make it past about the 4th or 5th hole. Everybody runs out of their ball, so we get over it pretty quick. But you know how that goes.
You should play down at Willie's course, or Willie Nelson's course. Par on Willie Nelson's course is whatever he shot that day.
Really?
It is. Yeah, he's a scratch golfer, because it's his course. He makes the rules. Whatever he shoots, that's par. Yeah.
And I've talked to people that actually went to that golf course and played with Willie, but they can't remember nothing.
I can't remember what we're talking about.
Oh, Lord mercy. Hey, you talk about this NPR dude. We need to change NPR, National Public Radio. It needs to be National Propaganda Radio or something on that, man.
That seems right.
Yeah. They done
I'll tell you what, if they start firing, if the media in general starts firing everybody that tells the truth, there's going to be a lot of people about to lose a job. A lot, you know, because good grief.
I would think this guy is a whistleblower. Of course, Pat Malone would call him a backstabber, but I call him a whistleblower. But yeah, I don't know.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah,
there's no question.
Backstabber or whistleblower?
Oh, no. He's a whistleblower.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What did he blow the whistle on?
The fact that they're absolutely, completely, and totally 100% biased toward the Democratic agenda.
Was there anyone in the world that didn't realize that?
Well, apparently they still didn't want it talked about.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, their actions sort of confirm what he was claiming they were.
Sort of did, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
can't tolerate that stuff.
They're talking about defunding them now. Well, the Republicans are talking about defunding them, so I don't know if that's going to
Been
get
talking about defunding National Public Radio and National Public TV for years.
I know that, but now they know. Now we know the rest of the story is Paul Harvey. Gosh, I miss Paul Harvey.
Yeah.
Hey, they can't fund the government, period. How are they going to defund NPR?
How they take all the money from the cops, man? It's easy. They just pull all the money from the cops. They defund the cops.
That's what they just did in Denver. They took $8 million out of the police department to take care of the sudden influx of foreign folks that were needing to be taken care of. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do that.
$55 million a year in Denver being paid to illegal immigrants.
It's ridiculous.
Is that ridiculous or what?
That's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I've got dear friends. Well, my Costa Rica friends, I've got their hat on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they've been in Denver forever, and they're leaving. They put their house on the market and they're leaving. That's it. It's a big deal in their world. That's like That's a big thing.
Stephen,
They've loved that place for, their whole lives.
Pat and Gary are agreeing. Quick, change subjects.
Quick.
I think Bob Seger was ahead of the curve on that because he had a song years ago, "Get out of Denver, baby." Yeah, get out of Denver, baby, go. I don't know. I'm anxious to see what goes. Of course, we got this Mark Cuban, whatever, the billionaire Dodgers dude that's on the Shark Tank or whatever. He said he loves paying taxes, so they can take his money. I think. Yeah, he just loves paying taxes. He's such a great.
Did you see the check you wrote on the 15th?
I didn't actually see it, but I heard
$288 million.
That's good. That's good.
That was his tax liability.
Good.
Did he get to earmark that?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah, we need to take all the money we can from the police and the veterans. These fellas here's got a veteran thing they're doing, which is going to be a lot of fun. We'll talk about that shortly. But they need to take all the money from the police and the veterans and give it to all these folks that don't even like us, man. Don't even like us. You seen yesterday or other day where that guy actually stabbed the bishop down there in Sweden?
Yeah, Mari Emanuel. Yeah. And that was awful.
That's what
I've been watching that. I've been watching that guy for a year or so, just so I'd see his videos pop up. And that was really shocking. Mm-hmm. Really shocking.
Hey, Stephen, where down there in Sweden?
Maybe it was.
Is that what you said?
Somewhere across the lake.
I'm pretty sure it's in Sydney. I think it's in Australia.
Sweden, Sydney, they're right there together.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's not America, it's somewhere else.
Yeah. If you get over the Unicorn Mountain, man, it's foreign land to me. But that's the thing that we were talking about, Pat. I said, we got all these illegals coming over here. We don't know where they're from. They're not coming over here to be Americans. They're coming over here to kill Americans. And this is the thing that people need to watch out for because I feel like they're here.
Oh, they're here.
Yeah.
They're definitely here. Yeah. Yeah. It's a shocking number of Chinese foreign nationals. You know how hard it is to get out of China?
Yeah.
It's pretty stinking hard to get out of China. Mm-hmm. And suddenly there's thousands and thousands of them streaming across the border. Why?
Well, I just hope they try to shoot us. They use one of them Chinese-made guns because they ain't no good.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've got an old SKS.
Well, you're right about that.
I've said for years, if we ever get in a shooting war with them, we may be in trouble. That thing shoots as straight and as solid as and consistent as anything I've ever owned.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a little bit frightening.
I know that GM's moving out of Detroit. They're pulling out and going to Texas.
Well, everybody grows a brain eventually.
Yeah. Oh, well. We got to get to a quick break, folks. We got to get to a quick break. And we got moon pies we're going to give away in the last part of the show. Gary Chapman's going to be on live tonight, live streaming on Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter. And we got a pie eating contest, moon pie eating contest. Gary, you got to come down for that.
Yeah, I'd hate to miss a good opportunity to watch people throw up.
We actually want you to be
No, every one of those things eventually winds up with somebody getting sick. The eating contest thing, I've got a little PTSD. We had a fruit pie eating contest on the show I used to do on the Ryman.
Right.
And we almost had somebody die. A guy almost choked to death in front of a room full of people, and it was awful. It scared me.
Really?
I'm a little shy. I'm a little gun shy. The food eating contest, yeah.
See, that's the thing. Back then, somebody tried to save his life. Nowadays, they'd have pulled out their camera and started videoing. Hey, watch this guy. We're going to go viral, y'all. Yeah.
There's a lot of people who've died on stage at the Ryman, but not like that.
No, that's not good. Anyway, Grayling Leak Detection and Plumbing. Y'all hang in there. We'll be right back.
You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all. Union County Recreation Department offers activities for all ages. Put on your walking shoes and enjoy the many miles of walking trails at Meeks Park or enjoy some playground time with the kids. Don't forget about the 2 dog parks we have. There's one by the Senior Center and one at our Farmers Market. There's something for everyone. Pickleball, tennis, swimming pool with splash pad, and if golf is your game, Check out Butternut Creek Golf Course and the View Grill for lunch. Call 706-439-6074 or visit us on Facebook at Union County Recreation Department.
When it comes to metalwork in Hayesville, trust TB Fabrications. Our professional welders are your solution for gates, handrails, boat dock repairs, and even pontoon repair. With over a decade of welding experience, we're your reliable choice whether we come to you or you visit our shop. That's right, we are completely mobile and ready to come to your location to make welding repairs to structures, handrails, heavy equipment, gates, you name it. Search TB Fabrications on Facebook or call us at 706-897-8930 today.
Start the day off right at the Tin Roof Country Store and Creamery in Blairsville. You might think of the Tin Roof for yummy desserts, but the breakfast menu is really great. Not only that, breakfast is served all day. And have you tried the new coffee roasts, like the Wake Up Happy Espresso Blend or the Cold Plunge Cold Brew? Taste for yourself in the Merchants Walk in Blairsville. The Tin Roof Country Store and Creamery, open at 6 a.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. Saturday.
Your Feel Better starts here.
Your Feel Better starts with Healthy Smiles by Dr. B in Hayesville. Are you afraid or embarrassed to smile because of decayed or discolored teeth? Dr. B uses the latest white fillings, all porcelain crowns, and laser teeth whitening. Visit HealthySmilesByDRB.com and get the beautiful smile you've always wanted, so you can start feeling better about yourself. Call 828-360-3999 to make an appointment.
For 38 years, Logan Turnpike Mill in Blairsville has been crafting delicious stone ground mixes and flours, all hand packaged with care. It's no wonder why people across all 50 states, including past U.S. presidents, continue to choose our flours, pancake mixes, fry mixes, cornbread mixes, grits, and porridges. Our locally grown, stone ground, bleach-free products offer unbeatable taste and nutrition. Logan Turnpike Mill, next to the Hole in the Wall in Blairsville, and at LoganTurnpikeMill.com. Discover our mixes, jellies, local sorghum and honey, and more today.
Wednesday morning is a good time to get to the bottom of why your water bill is so high. If it is, call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're sitting here talking about Gary Chapman. We're thinking if he can eat dog food, he's got a good chance of winning the moon pie contest.
Yeah, I'm ready, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah, put a little hot sauce on it.
I'm all for the food eating contest. I didn't want to be able to misunderstand that. I don't think I want to do it.
Yeah.
I'll be a judge.
Well, you see the little Chinese guy. Isn't it the Chinese guy that always wins the hot dog eating contest? He looks like 100 in a minute.
Joey Chestnut is not Chinese.
He's not Chinese. There is a Chinese guy that does do well. He beats him every now and then. I've met Joey. He's a good dude. Right. He's a good fellow. Yeah.
Just got an elastic stomach.
Yeah.
Hey,
does.
Gary, maybe that's why they're all coming across the border, just to try to get in on the hot dog eating contests.
It could be.
You think so?
It could be. Yeah. That might be it.
Yeah,
or not.
Well, now these guys do a lot with fundraising, a lot with veterans, which I know you're for veterans. We're all for veterans. Y'all have got tell us about what it's
So April 27th, we've got a suicide awareness walk coming up in Hayesville. We did this last year. It's a 2.2 mile walk, so don't get excited. It's not like some of those Marines that are doing the 22 hump that day, 22 miles.
Can we, if I get in there, can we shorten it down to about a quarter of a mile?
I was thinking more along 22 steps myself.
That's cool.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
But
that's awesome.
Yeah, we're doing that because we're losing 22 veterans a day,
right.
And of course the worst of that number is that half of them are women veterans.
Wow.
That's right.
So we're just trying to bring awareness to that because the studies show that if you can prevent them from committing suicide, because most of them decide to do it and act within the first 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
If you can prevent it up to an hour, you're going to save most of them. And 90% of those who don't commit suicide on their first act do not end up dying from it. So, we're just trying to bring awareness and say, hey, there's help out there. And there's a national hotline, 988. Anybody can call it, and they will help you. There's support there for everybody. But following that, we figured since we're going to have the EMS there on site already, just in case. Just in case, we're going to have this moon pie eating contest. We think it's going to start about 10:30. That's on Saturday, April 27th. We're only going to have 10 contestants. They're going to have 5 minutes. And so I'm looking for 10 contestants. You need to call me. Here's the number, 828-644-8497. I'll tell you that again in a minute. 10 contestants. They've got 5 minutes to eat. I'm going to have a bottle or two of water if they think they can wash it down. And whoever's eaten the most will get to get a T-shirt, and they'll also, whatever they didn't eat, get to take those moon pies home too. But I tell you, as we were thinking about this, Pat, I thought if we could get Steve to do this, I was having visions of Cool Hand Luke, of him laying there on the table. Maybe, Pat, you could rub his stomach while we're poking more moon pies in his mouth.
There you go. We'd have to feed him frequently an egg.
Yeah.
So that the moon pies would slide down there easier.
That's right. That's right. I hadn't got past the part where Pat's rubbing my belly yet.
Well, I made sure it was me shoving the moon pies, not rubbing the belly.
I get the dirty job. Micro and I are on first name basis.
Oh, Lord. I don't know,
Somebody
man.
may have to be moving his jaws, too, like they did on Cool Hand Luke. Chew it up. Chew
Exactly.
it up.
There you go.
Yeah. You can do it. Keep it up.
That's
awesome.
This is going to be great. Yeah. So now, is this actually a fundraiser y'all doing?
So the American Legion in North Carolina has been selling patriotic pies all of March, and we are doing it till the end of April. So this is pretty much our last thing.
Right.
We're raising money. We're going to be taking pies. We're actually going over to Chattanooga. We're going to pick up the pies and drive them across state to Camp Lejeune and Fort Bragg. And deliver them ourselves.
Right.
And I know between the two between the Hayesville Post and the Franklin Post, we've already sold enough to give away about 8,000 moon pies.
Wow.
And so we're hoping between the other 298 posts across the state, we're going to have a good show for that. And so, any donation is great. I've told my guys, if you see a penny laying in the parking lot on the way into Ingalls, pick it up because all those pennies add up.
Yep.
And we're supporting our active duty personnel, the guys that let us sleep every night in freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Well, God bless you for doing that, man. That's awesome. That's awesome, especially what you're doing for the 22. I went to a launch party downtown Nashville, and these people know how hard it is to get me to go to Nashville in these days. It's crazy down there. But it's a new record label called Label 22, and it's all veteran artists or people that are just super passionate about that cause.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just amazing that once you open the door and let people know that you're there to help, you'll see. Well, you've experienced it, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people that really just want help. They just want help.
Now, have you had the chance to meet? I believe his name is Kenny Thompson.
I don't think I've met Kenny Thompson yet. No.
He hosted the National American Legion Convention last year. He's a singer, and he sang a song there that had to do with he was at a cemetery and he saw a guy over there drinking. And he was talking about all his friends. He was there drinking with his friends, and the ones that they were the ones that didn't make it back. Wonderful song. You should look that up.
And what's his name?
What's his name?
I'm pretty sure it's Kenny Thompson. I'll check and make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
that's awesome.
And he's an up and coming songwriter. He was complaining that some people just look at it. I think he was Special Warfare. And he says, people just come and hear me because I'm Special Warfare. And his buddy's like, it doesn't matter why they come. They're coming and hearing you.
Right.
You've got the opportunity to put this message out.
That's the thing.
The guy heading this label he's Marine Recon. I mean, he's a bad man, but sweetest guy and so passionate to help his brothers and sisters. I'm getting involved with him. I just have to.
I'm glad. I'm tickled to hear it, Gary. I really am. I think it's going to be an exciting adventure on that with the what you're talking about. When we can talk more about it, when you can tell everybody all the details.
Yeah, we'll do it.
That's the thing, though. I mean, it makes you so mad as you talk about all these cities that's pulling money away from the firefighters and the police officers and giving it to all these illegal immigrants when we have got our own veterans on the street living in boxes and committing suicide. This is America. This shouldn't happen.
Well, it was, and it will be again.
Well,
it's awful. It's just awful. But the good news is more and more people like Pat are waking up.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
What?
Sorry, I just had to go there.
Yeah, I know. It wouldn't.
No, seriously, Pat. Haven't you noticed that a lot of your communist friends are starting to see how terrible things are?
When did you get on the communist bench? I mean, that was Stephen's purview, right?
He handed me the baton.
Yeah, apparently he got tired. Yeah.
Pat's
By the way,
what?
By the way, Stephen.
What?
General Motors is not moving to Texas.
Well, the headquarters is.
The headquarters.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, they are.
No,
they're moving their office.
Okay.
They're moving the headquarters to a new building in Detroit on Woodward Avenue. They're moving to the old Hudson department store.
That's what they're telling everybody.
Okay.
They're leaving.
Gary, he's not a conspiracy theorist. It takes him 30 to 60 days to figure out the real truth.
They might be leaving, but it's not going to be for 15 years because they just signed a 15-year lease.
Probably didn't have to pay much for it in Detroit, so I get that.
That's true. That's true.
Well, old Pat, he likes to back the blue. Yep, he backs the blue.
Well, I see. I'm kind of a stickler on facts. You
Yeah,
know,
he backs the blue.
You make up crap, you're probably going to get called on it.
Yeah.
All right, 30 days, you'll be apologizing. Well, daggone, they did.
All right.
That is so funny. We need to get, we got the Moon Pie guy here. We need to get you hooked up with Gary up there with that 22 record label.
Yeah, let's do it. Absolutely. Hey, also, you guys already make your way up here. You're coming to, don't you do the bell buckle thing every year?
Yeah.
That's a big deal down there. That's not far from you.
Yep.
That's not far from me at all.
It happens in June.
What is that?
Yeah.
It's a Moon Pie Festival.
Yeah.
It's held and led by the town, and Moon Pie bakes up the world's largest moon pie for the little town. They cut it up, and they have a good time.
And where is that?
It's in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. It's a really, really interesting town. It's worth the trip just to drive to Bell Buckle. It's populated almost completely with really smart, eccentric, artistic, loving people. It's just an amazing place to go. It is.
Okay,
Used to be more horses in Bell Buckle than there were people.
Yeah, not anymore.
Okay, you said eccentric. What else was it? Eccentric.
I forget. I just started talking. I don't know what I said.
Basically, in redneck terms, a bunch of crazy folks live up there now. I
Yes,
tell you right
that's
now.
what I was trying to say as nicely as I could. That's exactly what I said. Yes.
Yeah. Well, let's go. Bye, Grab. Let's go. Let's go to Bell Buckle. Bell Buckle?
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird
Bell
name.
Buckle, Tennessee. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird name for that. I got the preacher over here won't say something. What you?
No, I was just thinking he talked about going there. He should come here and he could be the MC for our pie eating contest. I mean, you've got that great big house over there. You could give him free lodging.
Oh, do you notice I got a double wide now instead of single? I was hoping nobody noticed. All my buddies will be over there wanting me to co-sign for them on a loan if they find that out.
When you got it, flaunt it, right? So you got one room for him and one for you and the missus. You're good to go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying you want Gary Chapman to be the MC. What am I over here? Chop liver or something? I mean,
You're the host. You're the host.
Oh, I'm the host.
Hey,
I
we'll
think
see
they're
about
trying
getting
to
it.
tell you something, Steve.
Somebody's got to introduce me.
Well, there you go.
I'll write a newspaper article thanking you for hosting Gary while he was here.
Yeah, I can see the picture now. Me laying on the table with Pat Malone rubbing my belly.
That's
I can
right.
see it now, headlines.
I guarantee it could be front page.
There you go. Yeah. Boy, we'd never live that one down. Oh, well, Lord of mercy. But anyway, Pat, Gary, you going on tonight, right?
Oh, yeah. It's Wednesday, isn't it?
It is Wednesday.
And then we're on, yes.
And
8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock your time. And we'll be singing and laughing and talking about the world.
It is a lot of fun. Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter on Facebook. Gary Chapman, singer. There's another Gary Chapman out there that wrote a book about marriage.
The 5 love languaes.
That's not this Gary.
It is ironic. Yes. That he and I have we've crossed paths a few times, and we both think it's quite funny.
Yeah.
he gets accused of being me every now and then, and the reverse occurs. And I think I've told you, I got so sick of people thinking I was him, I just started signing their books. I did. I've signed so many of those dang things. I'm not lying. It's my name. Here you go. What's your name? Doris. All right, Doris. God bless Doris. Gary Chapman. I do it every. I've never not signed one every time.
It is so funny. The 5 love languages. Are they 5 love languages?
Well, there's more like 1,005, but yeah, there's 5 that he singled out and made a fortune on. Yes.
I don't know. Down here in the South, the love languages. Get in the truck, babe.
Well, now that thing is turned into, it's like, chicken soup for the soul. There's chicken soup for everything now. He's got the 5 languages for everything now. It's a brand. He's doing well. He's a good guy, too.
I'm a little concerned about my signed copy of that book right now.
Does this face look familiar to you?
Listen to this, Vic. Yeah. He's a preacher. He's a romantic preacher. How about that?
Well, I need to tell everybody else how to live.
Oh, there you go.
That's right.
Do as I say, not as I do. Anyway. All right, we got to take one more break. We're going to give away these moon pies. I have got the single. See, where's the picture at? Y'all, you on Facebook? Single decker. This is the big moon pies. They got them little bitty ones. What are they called? Minis? Mini moon pies. Yep. Yeah. And
these are legit.
These are legit. Here they are. I guess throw them. This is the mini ones. This is the mini ones, and this is the new flavor blueberry. Blue moon moon pies. That's a song, Gary. Blue moon moon pies.
And now you know why we want him to host it.
I mean, we could put a picture of his book up there on the stage.
Yeah.
Could we? That'd be all about that. Y'all hang in. We'll be right back.
You hear it and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Meet Sam and Sally, your regular everyday squirrel couple looking to upgrade their nest this spring.
Sam, our current tree is so last season. We need more storage for all these acorns.
Sally, that's why we're turning to Mountain Realty in Hiawassee. They know all the best nests and all the best trees.
Oh yeah, acorn equity, here we come.
Visit mountainrealty.com because even squirrels know that the right realtor makes all the difference.
Mountain Realty agents and staff do not claim to actually talk to squirrels. Acorns cannot be used as cash. We are not crazy.
You lay on it. You jump off it. You set sail from it. Your dock makes you happy. And Shores & More in Blairsville wants to make sure it brings you happiness for years. Search Shores & More on the internet to learn about new aluminum construction, boat lifts, jet ski ports, and more. Shores & More makes dock owning even better on Notley, Chatoog, and Blue Ridge. Yes, docks improve value, but they're also a ton of fun. So let's get started with Shores & More on the Murphy Highway.
Well, it finally occurred to you last night you can't get your car to the garage because of the ruts and erosion. Heck, Evel Knievel couldn't get up your driveway. So time to call Mike Whittemore at Georgia Mountain Grading. Fast estimates at 706-994-0543 for Georgia Mountain Grading. Always answering the phone and helping with grading, sloping, drainage, all of it. Big jobs, little jobs, and getting your car to the garage. Fast estimates at 706-994-0543 for Georgia Mountain Grading.
It's time now to honor the Prep Athlete of the Week. Brought to you by Ware Chevrolet in Blairsville, supporting the champions of tomorrow from the 5-county area.
Track and field season is quickly coming to an end, and the Union County High School teams competed at the Mount Yonah Invitational last week. Nomi Nelson had quite the performance. Nomi finished second in the 100-meter and the triple jump. Her performance in the triple jump is officially a new school record. Congratulations to Nomi Nelson, the Ware Chevrolet Athlete of the Week.
Improving our patients' dental health one smile at a time. Dr. Jared Houston, Dr. Courtney Marshall, and Dr. Tom Mims and the staff at Valley River Dental live by that principle every day. Get expert care within a broad range of services, from preventive dentistry and periodontal treatments to dental implants and orthodontics. Or maybe it's just about perfecting a beautiful smile. So, if you're looking for a new dentist, consider Valley River Dental Dentistry in Murphy on Bill Hughes Avenue in Murphy.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Graylin Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Graylin Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you. I reckon Puddin's over here bragging, said he thought he could eat 72 of these mini moon pies until he realized I'm the only guy in the room that knows mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, so he decided against it.
I gave up. I surrendered.
Yeah, I quit.
All right, I have got a box of moon pies right here. I have got a brand new box of moon pies, and we're actually going to get Puddin to sign it. We're going to get Rob to sign it, and it'll be signed. This is like a record, like a signed record. This is a signed box of moon pies. If you can tell us, okay, you got single decker, and then they come out with a double decker. So why did they come out with the double decker? We need to know why they come out with the double decker, and we have got A. Okay, you do A.
Because they couldn't fit them in the boxes for the shipping.
Okay.
And the Postal Service would only allow them to do that.
All right, then we got B. You go ahead, Rob. B.
B. Well, because vending machines came along, and the
Okay.
single deckers kept sliding through.
Okay, and then we got C. I'm gonna let. Hey, Gary, what was C? What would be C?
I already had a great question, and you didn't let me do it. I'm not participating in this.
I tell you what C is. C is because that's one of the 5 love languages.
Okay.
Is a
There you
double-decker.
go.
Give us a call, 706-379-9770. And if y'all can't get this, we'll let Gary do his question because he's mad at us now. You know how them stars are, man. They get their feelings hurt over nothing.
I'm just doing my job. You asked me to come up with a question. I came up with a
Well,
question.
Packy changed it. Packy changed it. It's
I
Packy's
know.
It's all
show.
my fault.
It's Packy's show. Yep, Packy's show. So, I don't know.
I'll be okay.
Yeah.
By midnight, I'll be fine.
Whew, Lord of mercy. What we got, Puddin'?
Oh, we got Dennis this morning.
Hey, Dennis the Menace. What's going on, brother?
Hey, you got it. I am going to guess that it fits in a vending machine.
Is that right?
That is correct.
Hey, you got it, man. We got you a box of moon pie signed up here. How about that? What are you doing today?
Oh, I'm just heading to town, do some shopping.
Oh, okay.
Be sure and pick up some RC to go with your box of moon pies you just won.
Yeah.
You got it.
Are you not working today?
No, I'm retired.
Oh, okay. What kind of work did you do?
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, I know how that is. All right, well, swing by while you're out shopping.
I retired from that Mickey Mouse guy down in Florida.
Oh,
Very
did you
good.
really? Hey, can you get
Yeah.
us some free tickets? Hello?
I was 20
That's a
years
no.
old.
That sounds like a no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Back then.
All right, man, come on by.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Does anybody go to Disney World anymore?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
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 We actually went to Dollywood over the weekend. That was a lot of fun. You ever go to Dollywood?
Yeah, there's some big attractions there.
Yeah. Do you ever? I remember back in the day we used to go to Nashville. They had that. What is that
Don't
called?
get me going. Don't Opryland. Those idiots that tore down Opryland. That was the stupidest move ever.
I love
It was
that
so
place.
terrible.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great.
And they put shopping malls in or something.
Oh yeah, it's awful. It's awful.
You
Shopping
couldn't beat the
mall with-
Wabash Cannonball.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we used
And the studio where we initially did the television show,
right.
I could walk out my door and be in Opryland.
Wow.
It was like you just walk out and oh, I'm there. Yeah, I miss it. I miss it. It was fun.
I don't know, man. It seems like the entertainment industry has just changed so much, and I guess us old folks, we like to do all that kind of stuff. These young guys and girls, all they want to do is just surf the internet on their phone now or something. I don't know. It's crazy.
Or just party and be an idiot and throw things off of buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's downtown Nashville. I wasn't kidding. I don't go down there unless I've got something that's really important to me. Because it's just, I walked for 2 blocks after paying $43 for 2 hours of parking I walked 2 blocks to the Whiskey Bent Saloon where they were having that event, and I didn't see one joyful person.
Yeah,
I saw a lot of people trying.
Right.
None of them were getting there. They were just too busy looking for the next thing to keep their attention. It was terrible.
Yeah, that's the one thing though. That Walden dude, they say that the chair he throwed off is a big marketing thing for him because people's coming. They want to see the chair that he throwed off the rooftop.
Yeah, well, he may be sitting on it in a cell before it's over. He screwed up. When you almost hit a cop with your joy, that's a problem. That's a real problem.
Yeah, we've all been there though, right? It's like, oh man, that was dumb.
Yeah, you've heard my Copenhagen story. The night I threw the hotel out of the hotel, it lives in infamy.
Yeah,
but I didn't hit anybody.
Yeah,
thank God.
Yeah, it's all fun and games. The cop shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that it? So anyway, folks, y'all go tonight. Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter. He is going to be on Facebook, and it's always a lot of fun. And I mean, the songs that this man has wrote that I'm still digging. I wish you'd send me a list of the songs because I mean, every now and then there'd be a song come up and he's wrote it, and I'm like, I had no idea that you wrote that song.
Dude, I wish I had a list. I've been doing this for 47 years. I have no idea what I've done. I don't keep track of that stuff.
Well, you get the residual checks. Can't you read what it's for?
Yeah, but they're not itemized. Not really.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm sure there's one. I'm sure I could access it online, but I don't care. That's the real problem. I don't care.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's it.
I'm busy writing a new one. I don't care a whole lot about the other ones unless somebody asks for it. Then I'm not a jerk about it, but I like what's about to happen more than what did happen usually.
Yeah, a lot of folks live in the past.
No, I don't do that. No.
And then we got the moon pie eating contest. When is that going to be?
April 27th. I'm still waiting. I figured by now 10 people would have called 828-644-8497 and registered, but so far we've just got pudding here trying to eat 72.
And if
before we
y'all
get started.
Hey, does that mean I'll win if I'm the only one?
Well, we're going to give all 10 of them a T-shirt, a moon pie T-shirt. Some of y'all are asking how to get a T-shirt. Here's how you get your T-shirt.
Right. And if y'all can't call now, call the radio station. We can fix you up with these guys. No problem with that whatsoever. And y'all know that number, 706-379-9770. And it's all about the veterans. That's one thing that we definitely need to get behind. And I think it's kind of ironic that y'all have got the 22, and then Gary's involved with it on a record label up there, which is really good. And
yeah, we got to be sure to connect us up. That's your mission in life at this point, Steven. There's no way there's not something great we can have fun.
So here's the deal, man. I always get all these connections going, and poor old Steven, he just gets left out in the cold.
Yeah, just struggling along.
Now,
in your
wait a
double
minute.
wide.
As the show started, it was bragging about winning 2 different awards, and yet you're the one left out in cold?
That didn't help my credit at all, man. And then everybody finds out I'm living in a double wide now. You're going to kill all my buddies to be up there. Hey, man, co-sign for me. Will you co-sign for me? You live in a double wide. I know you got money.
Just wait till they hear the single wide still out back.
Well, that's for the mother-in-law suite.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, Gary, we love you tonight on Gary
Love
Chapman,
y'all.
singer-songwriter. Go check him out at 9 o'clock. We got all this going on with the moon pies, and we might have some more moon pies to give away later on as things go by. We never know. I'm kind of hooked up with your buddies, ain't you, Rob? I mean, like...
What a response. Yeah, I guess so.
Well, okay.
Yeah, you're tight.
All right. Y'all be good.